Well, hello everyone. In this short video, I just want to update you all with our developments and our thinking around meeting physically in this current season. As you will be well aware, this week our government imposed further restrictions in England. Weddings can now have 15 people instead of 30. Pubs and restaurants, they need to close by 10 p.m. Office workers, of course, are encouraged to only go in work where necessary. Increased requirements for face masks and reduced capacity on indoor sports venues have all come into place. And you know what's more, we're likely to be in this kind of situation for the next 6 months. If you're like me and you keep your eye on the news, then you would have seen that on Thursday, the country recorded its highest daily increase in confirmed new coronavirus cases since mass testing begun. And so if you started September like me thinking, well, we're all going into the new season, the new dawn, it's all fresh start, then I think it's just good to come to terms with the fact that this virus is with us for the foreseeable future. So I guess the question is, what does that mean for churches in the UK? And specifically, what does it mean for us at Hope Church? Well, we are currently allowed to meet every week. But in the midst of increasing cases, in the midst of the virus restrictions, is it the best thing to do, even though we're allowed to? Congregational singing can't happen right now. Meaningful fellowship is restricted and parents remain responsible for their children. So is it the right thing to do for us now in this season? And it's a really great question to ask, and it's one that we've been working through as an eldership team for the last weeks and months, really, to figure out and to navigate and to help lead our church through this and communicate well, all at the same time. And our answer for you today is no and yes. Let me explain that. The government state in their guidance that places of worship play an important role in providing spiritual leadership for many individuals and in bringing communities and generations together. And you know what? We totally agree. And having spent over 6 months of the year doing online services, I'm just more convinced and more aware than ever that the church really is the people and not the meeting or the building. So how can we bring spiritual leadership? How can we help our communities and generations to gather together meaningfully? Well, right now we're choosing to remain online on a weekly basis. We're continuing to encourage you to meet together within the rule of 6 for encouragement and support. We're continuing to provide groups and courses on Zoom. And of course, through our teaching, we're continuing to provide spiritual leadership. We're also making sure that we can bring one-to-one pastoral care for those in need. And so if that's you, do get in touch with us. You can contact us through our website, or if you're known to us, you can call us up, phone us if you've got our contact details. So the answer is no. We're not going to meet physically on a weekly basis just yet. But yes, we are going to find opportunities to meet in one-off occasions. We're just very aware of the impact that not meeting together in some form can have on our spiritual well-being. And because we're holistic beings, that can affect our mental and our physical health. And so we're going to look for these one-off occasions, whilst the government allows, of course, to find opportunities to meet together. As I mentioned in my last blog, the first of those is going to be on Sunday, the 18th of October at 10 a.m. where we want to just invite you to come and to celebrate together as we appoint Stuart Parker into the eldership team. As an eldership, we really do though recognise the seriousness of the pandemic and the importance to abide by the guidelines and support the local community and the government. And so I want to warn you up front that this meeting, it will look very different. We're all going to need to wear face masks. We'll all be seated, socially distanced in our household groups, and we won't be able to sing, and there won't be kids' work. But we will be able to be together. We'll be able to enjoy worship, hear God's word, and we'll be able to pray for Stuart. Unlike weddings, the capacity of people able to meet for a church service is not a fixed cap number like 15, but it's just dependent on the ability of the venue to keep everyone COVID safe and socially distanced. As we meet in a large school hall, I'm really pleased to let you know that we're actually able to have more than 15 in our meetings, and quite a bit more as well. And you know what? In this blog, you'll be able to find the full FAQ list to answer the multiple questions that you may have. But just to reassure you, over these past few months, I want to just let you know a few things that we've done before you read that. We've completed a full risk assessment. We've read through all the guidance. We've put the right things in place. We've liaised with the school and we've purchased signs and PPE equipment. We've met with all our group leaders and we received feedback from them, and they have met with their life groups, and we've been able to answer your questions, concerns and queries all in the FAQ list. We've already done a trial run recently on a Sunday morning in the school, and we've got another one coming up so that we can be really clear with you guys and you can be confident in what you're booking into, should you wish to come, of course. We're going to live stream the whole event so that those unable to attend will still be able to participate. And again, the FAQs answer your questions around track and trace, booking, children's work, and of course, it being a new venue for us, more information will also come out over the next few weeks, including a video of what to expect when you get there, where to go and what to do, where to park. And so we'll have that video just going around to show you so that you can just be confident in what you're turning up to. So there you go. It's a no, we're not ready to start meeting on a weekly basis just yet. We just don't feel it's the right time to commit to that at this moment. But yes, we are choosing to have some one-off meetings, and I'm sure that the 18th will go really well and we'll be able to share more information about future dates. Again, guidance allowing from the government for us to gather together. Thanks so much for listening, and I really look forward to carrying on our series in Galatians this Sunday as we gather across our homes and dig into God's word. Let's keep praying for one another. Let's keep encouraging one another. Let's keep getting together in the rule of six as we can to support those of us who are most in need and one another as we just walk through this pandemic together as a church and help those in our community to also access all the support that we can give them from Hope Church. God bless you all. Thanks for listening.